What's with these guys?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red United TV. It's your boy, Ivorian Spice, and we are back at it again with your latest Manchester United news. And I know, guys, it's been a while. It's been almost 2 weeks, like you're saying to your boy, Ivorian Spice, yeah? Where the hell have you been? Big up to David John Scott. No, I've had so much things to do, David, bro. Big up to you for the tuning in as well, man. David said, what the hell? Look at him. Let me see that. About time, still a long time way to go. I know. Your boy's been so busy with so much content, so much work, doing so much other things, guys. Let me just raise myself up a bit so you guys can see me there. So much other things. I need to put my charger as well. Oh my god, before it goes down. Guys, wait up. Wait. Don't turn off, bro. Like, I need to put my charge. Let me just yeah, should be fine now. Nah, it's all good. No, man, I've just been too busy. Like, life's been hectic right now, I had to sort a few things out, but your boy Ivorian Spice is back here to discuss everything Manchester United related, boys. Back. It is what it is. Make sure you get yourself involved. Smash that like button and share across all social media platforms because we're about to go in it and enjoy it, guys. It is what it is. We've got a lot of things to talk about. You see it there, the title. Richard Arnold sacked. Let's see. Let's find out, man. For those who are watching, we're live across all social media platforms. Before we get straight up, remember to actually subscribe to Red United TV on YouTube and subscribe to Red United TV on Twitch as well. Become a member of Red United TV on YouTube as well. We've reached 4,000 subscribers recently. And also follow Red United TV on Rumble. We're live on Rumble as well and Facebook for those who are watching in the Facebook group and also the Facebook page. Make sure you guys subscribe to Red United TV, smash that like button on Twitch, Twitter, and across all social media platforms as we discuss everything related Manchester United, guys. I'm so happy right now, because to hear the sweet news. And as I said before, look at that. Let me just give you the handles. We've heard the sweet news of Richard Arnold stepping down. Then he probably resigned or stepped down. But in my opinion, we all know the truth. You've been sacked, bruv. You've been sacked. Richard Arnold's been sacked, bruv. He just didn't want to wait too long to be taken for a dickhead in a ride. But at the end of the day, my friend, you've been taken for a dickhead in a ride. There's nothing I can say about Richard Arnold being the man for Manchester United because he's not. Clearly he isn't and will never be. But I've got a lot of things to discuss, guys. We've got We've got Richard Arnold, the news later that came out yesterday as well. And the next Manchester United CEO, we've got Jean-Claude Blanc, who's on the title as well. As you can see, Jean-Claude Blanc to be the next Man United CEO. We also need to talk about, of course, Paul Mitchell could be the potential director of football for Manchester United. So we've got a lot of things to talk about, guys. So for those who are watching, make sure you smash that like button, tune in. We're looking for 5 minimum likes on YouTube or 10 minimum likes on Facebook if we can get that. And for those who are Rumble, we're looking for 2 more subscribers so we can get 2 more followers so we can get 70 followers. And for those who are watching on Twitch, we're en route to 200 Twitch followers, man. So make sure you guys get yourself involved and let's get straight into it. Let's go straight to the first news. What have I got for you? We've got the news of, first of all, we'll start with Richard Arnold. That is the biggest news. Let's start straight up with Richard Arnold. And for those who are new, you know that your boy goes through articles and videos and etc. and gives his thoughts and opinion and reaction. And let me get my water bottle because I forgot that. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Had to get my water bottle for you guys out here, so make sure that I stay, refreshed and, talking a lot makes your mouth dry. And water is life, guys. Yes, let's go straight into it. The first news. Let me share my screen. First article will have to be regarding Manchester United announcing that news of Richard. Well, I was about to say Sir Richard Arnold, of Richard Arnold, that scrub, never really did a good job. Here we go, right there. United announced management transition. So it's for you guys who are thinking what's going on at Manchester United, the news of Jim Ratcliffe taking over 25%, taking over sporting control of the club. It's coming realistic and it's coming nearer and nearer. So here is the Manchester United yesterday come out around 12 o'clock midday, because we heard news about him potentially leaving at the end of the year. Things has changed. It didn't even allow it to reach the end of the year or the end of the day. By 12 o'clock, Richard Arnold has decided to step down as chief executive of Manchester United after 16 years with the club. This was when he was there with over him and his boy Ed Woodward. Patrick Stewart, not Patrick Stewart, the actor, American guy, the voice of Stan's boss, Professor X, not that Patrick Stewart, a different Patrick Stewart will take over as an interim CEO in addition to his existing role as general counsel, with Richard continuing to provide transitional support until the end of December. A search process will be carried out for a new permanent CEO. Joel Glazer, executive co-chairman, said, I would like to thank Richard for his outstanding service to Manchester United over the past 16 years. Wish him all the best for his future endeavors. Imagine when someone says, I wish you best for your future endeavors. That just, they don't even rate you, fam. They just don't rate you. Let's be real. They don't rate you when they say, I wish you the best for your future endeavors, they don't even tell them to come back. Like, make sure you visit and all that kind of stuff. We are fortunate to be able to call on the deep knowledge of experience of Patrick Stewart to provide interim stability and continue as we embark on a new search for a new CEO. Richard Arnold himself also says it's been an incredible privilege to serve this great club for the past 16 years through highs and lows, many lows, not that much highs. Not that much highs, guys. I don't know what he's talking about, but there's not that much highs. The constant has been the dedication of our employees and fans. I would like to thank all of them for their loyalty and their commitment, and wish everyone associated with this club a very best for the future. Yeah, we wish that we have a great future, and we don't want nothing to do with that with that Richard Arnold guy, because I just don't think he was ever the right man. For those who are watching Rumble, make sure you smash that like button and get yourself involved. I know it's been a while since we've done the latest Manchester United news on a Thursday because I've been busy. But I won't let you down for a while. Like, we'll be consistent, man. We'll go back to being consistent. But as I was saying regarding Richard Arnold, you've got Patrick Stewart says, together with many leadership teams colleagues, my job will be to ensure that the club's foundation remains stable while we embrace changes that can make us stronger over the long term. And on and off the pitch, and to support the search for a new permanent CEO. Will Manchester United get that permanent CEO? We will talk about him and we'll find out exactly who the hell is Jean-Claude Blanc. We'll find out, guys. Make sure you guys smash that like button and share across all social media platforms. Get yourself involved. Post your comments and post any questions related to Manchester United, and I will try my best to answer every single comment. For those who are watching on Facebook as well, get yourself in the comments on the page and everything. You know what I mean? But back to what I was saying regarding this Richard Arnold. I'm happy. I'm happy because you know what, yeah? When we had to settle, because we had to settle for Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and when we heard that he'll take 25% ownership, and when we heard that he'll take sporting control, it's like, it's better than nothing. You know, we're beggars, and beggars sometimes can't be choosers. We got to take what we can get. You know, we can't be out here saying spare change, and the person gives us a penny and we're grateful. We're like, what the fuck is this? I asked for spare change. I wanted a 50p or a pound or a dollar, whatever you guys, whatever your currency is, 1 yen, 1 euro. I wanted that, not the 50 cent or the 50, whatever it is in euros or whatever it is, 50 pence. I wanted at least a 1 euro. We can't be like that, you know. We're beggars right now. So we gotta take what we get right now. And that is Sir Jim Ratcliffe. I understand we couldn't get Qatar. We couldn't get Qatar. It never happened. And we're so disappointed in that. But as we speak right now, we got to take what is given to us. And I know it's hard for us Manchester United fans to accept it, but it is what it is. And that is Sir Jim Ratcliffe coming in, taking 25% and taking control of Sporting. And I reckon he's probably got a far better track record than the Glazers ever had under sports ownership, you know. Apart from that Super Bowl they won with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I don't think they've been that successful in any football venture that they've ever invested their money into. I mean, not their money. I mean, use a loan to invest their interest in the business and put all that debt into their businesses that they've just bought for books. In my opinion, yep, that which is the truth. But I'm happy about this. You know, I feel like it's a little bit weight off our shoulders. You know, we can get a bit of clarity. You know what I'm saying, guys? You know, we can be thinking, oh, finally there is something, and then we can focus on the January transfer windows and etc. And everything will be announced by this time this week. We just seen that my man is gone. Like, my man is gone. I'm so happy that he's gone, because I was like, no, ban this guy, man. Screw him. Like, he's ruined a lot. This club has gone down the drain, you know, at times. You know, I was even worried that, thinking that, can Manchester United even be great again? But I'll be honest, Richard Arnold has not been sacked. He stepped down. But in my opinion, he's been sacked. Like, let's be real. You've been sacked. You're not wanted here. You know, my man came in. He met you as well. The funny thing about it is when Jim Ratcliffe came in, he shook Richard Arnold's hand, you know. Richard Arnold already thought to himself, you know what? I'm going to get rid of you. Don't worry about that. I'm going to shake your hands today. How you doing? How's the family and everything? But just know, I'm going to sack you. In the back of my head and in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I'm going to sack you, Richard Arnold. And he did that. And that's why I reckon he stepped down immediately. He didn't want to wait until the end, give it these 2 months or 3 months or 6 months for a bit, 6 month resignation notice. No, not like Ed Woodward. He's like, I'm stepping down. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm not having this. He didn't even want to get compensation. No. But yeah, that's it. And then let's move on to our next news. And we're going to move on straight because there's a lot of things to talk about. There's a lot of things to cover, you know. I've got some video clips to show you from on YouTube regarding the Glazers' ownership as well. And you guys will be disgusted in what I have come across and seen, man. It's disgusting. It really, really is disgusting. Get yourself involved in the show. Throw your comments. Smash that like button. Share it across all social media platforms. And follow Red United TV on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram as well. And Kick. But let's move it up to the next news, because you guys want to know who is Jean-Claude Blanc, because he's been lined up to be the potential new CEO. And he's got a fantastic CV. So this is an article from 90 Minutes Football talking who is Jean-Claude Blanc. What to know about the potential new Manchester United CEO. And let me just change my caption. Boom. Let's go straight into it and let's read. So, Blanc, obviously, I see here, Blanc has an extensive experience in sports marketing across tennis, football, Formula One, and more. You know, he's also a graduate from Harvard. He's a French as well. Don't forget that he's French, but he's a graduate from Harvard University, one of the elite, Ivy League schools in the States, one of the elitist universities in the world. When you go to these kind of places, you can't fail in life. Frenchman is currently employee of Sir Jim Ratcliffe's Ineos Group. He hired him for that as well, to take over major operation of all the sports, including cycling, including tennis, including football, Formula One, all the sports that the Ineos covers as well. So that just tells me he's got an extensive knowledge, and of course, not just the fact that he's been involved in that. When we talk about football, he was CEO at Juventus and he was also CEO at Paris Saint-Germain. So that's two big elite clubs. So we know that he's got the CV at elite level. He's been praised for his work at Juventus and primarily the Allianz Stadium. So he's the one that arranged that deal for the Juventus to get a new stadium. And they're the only club in Italy that got their own stadium, and they get all that money, all that revenue. And you can see that Juventus are doing financially better. But then again, since he's left, there's been controversies, and of course, you've known exactly there's a little scandal with Juventus as well, with the books keepings. Okay, so after years of campaigning and discontent, tangible changes at top of Manchester United looks to be on the horizon, guys. With Sir Jim Ratcliffe imminent investment in the club, personnel alteration and are being made to the top brass to reflect the power of new investors has. One of those is to change chief executive officer, guys, the CEO, and a man's name. Sorry, guys, Jean-Claude Blanc appears to be in line to take that role. Well, excuse me, guys. Richard Arnold, of course, vacated the position like I told you in November after 2 years in a row. The guy hasn't even been here for that long. But look, he knew his time was up. And Jean-Claude's time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. Jeez, John Cena right here. He couldn't see that coming. But yes, finally, so what was I saying? Yeah, so he's taken over from Ed Woodward's, leaving with Ratcliffe's Ineos Group, finalizing their 25% minority investment in the club. You may wonder why a 25% investment calls for a change of CEO, but Ratcliffe is expected to be handed serious sporting control, despite the Glazers still being heavily on the scene. And then we know, actually, Manchester United fans are upset that they're still here, but it is what it is. It may not be the same full change of ownership millions of fans want to see, like myself, but it is a potential stepping stone towards a time when the Glazers family does not hold any power over United. Here's everything that you need to know, guys. So let's discuss. And Jean-Claude Blanc linked to Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Fans may be wondering why Blanc is the person Sir Jim Ratcliffe has chosen. As you might expect, he's an employee of this company, like I said before, Ineos, and is overseeing the sport portfolio, like I told you before, for the group, which includes OG Nice and Louisiana Sports. His involvement also spreads to cycling and Formula One, with Ineos a major sponsor of the Mercedes team. Speaking to L'Equipe about Blanc, an Ineos team member revealed that he's brilliant. He's a super pro who is excellent at building relationship. His arrival is fantastic for us. So these are some positive words from those who work for L'Equipe. And he also was helped found L'Equipe as well. And you know L'Equipe, French magazine, it's big, 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 big in the sports industry. If he was to be handed a job at United, it remains to be seen how this role at Ineos will change, you know, because he does have a job. Would it mean that he will have to step down, or would he be overseeing 3 clubs at the same time? Because Manchester United is a lot of work, and I feel like we need a CEO that can solely, primarily focus on Manchester United, not just other sides like Nice and the other football team, and then focus on the cycling of Ineos' group. He needs to just be hired to just do one job and focus on that. I know he's got the ability to focus on multifunction. And yes, guys, men can multitask. And this guy, Jean-Claude, is showing that he can multitask. He is a super pro and he's excellent at building relationships. If he was to hand the key, it remains to be seen that how his role at Ineos will change. Being the CEO of Manchester United is hardly a job that can be taken lightly, especially with one of the biggest fan bases in the world tracking every move and decision. What qualities does Jean-Claude Blanc to be Manchester United CEO? There is plenty in the 60-year-old professional life to suggest that he will be able to cope with the demands of working for United. He's handled extensively in sports. I mean, he has worked extensively in sports marketing sphere over the last 20 years, managing events such as the Winter Olympics, the Tour de France, and the Paris-Dakar, and the French Open, and the Davis Cup. So this guy is involved in big things, whether we like it or not. He's involved in big things, and then we want someone like that. We want someone that's been involved in the elite of sports. Winter Olympics, Tour de France, guys. The Paris-Dakar I never heard of. The French Open and the Davis Cup. We know of these things. Big sporting events. Man's being involved in. Can't say anymore. Apart from sports, tennis is perhaps the sport that he has the most experience in. He was CEO of the French Tennis Association between 2001 and 2006, taking charge of the French Open, Roland Garros, the Paris Masters Series, and the Davis Cup, Fed Cup tennis events when staged in France, and it is generally regarded as the very positive period of time for tennis in France. Fans will rightly be wondering what qualities him to work for a huge club, but his time at Juventus means he does have experience at that realm, which is true. He joined the Italian Giants when Juventus had just been relegated to Serie B and aimed for the Calciopoli scandal, whatever it's called. I think that was that scandal there. A major rebuild was needed, and he was a big part. And they came straight back up. Blanc renegotiated a number of major businesses contracts and helped the club recover financially from the relegation, leading to his appointment as chairman of the board in October 2009. So he was very successful at what he was doing there. While that was more extreme situation than the one Man United are currently in, the ability to steady a ship in a financial sense and combine it with on-pitch recovery success should appeal to the fans, which is true. Similarly, Blanc could be an ideal appointment when it comes to renovating or replacing Old Trafford. We're looking for that money, man. We're looking for that money. He was a major driving force being Juventus rebuilding and moving into Allianz Stadium in 2011, something that has really set the club apart from their Italian rivals in commercial sense. It's the only stadium privately owned by Italian football clubs, and was built to modern standards, meaning that stadium revenue are maximized. There you pay the council in Italy. I don't know. You have to do a lot in Italy. Smash that like button, guys, and share across all social media platforms as we are here doing our thing. covering the latest Manchester United news. There's so many of you guys watching on YouTube. Make sure you guys smash that like button. We've only got 4 likes. I don't understand what's going on. Continue doing your thing. 446 people watching on YouTube, and another one is my silent watchers. I call them my silent watchers. Smash that like button as well, man. But yes, as we were saying, it is no secret that Old Trafford needs a lot of work. Block knowledge can help, but he may be or even more use where Man United is to move stadium or all together at the same point down the line. He'll probably be more use of that. As well as all of his experience at Juventus, Blanc has also worked as a marketing executive at Paris Saint-Germain in the past. So again, he helped PSG market that Nike deal, striking a deal with Nike and getting that Jordan deal. And look at that, everyone out here wearing the PSG shirt like it's fashion. And it is fashion. Let's continue. My personal opinion is that from what I read, sounds like a fantastic acquisition, and I hope it happens. It happens. And I really do hope it happens, and I hope that Manchester United can get something positive out of it. I just hope so, But let's move on to more news because there is more regarding Manchester United structure. And let's go straight to what's supposed to say? John Murtough, the football manager, because his job is under threat as well, potentially. Let me share my screen with you. Smash that like button, guys, and share across all social media platforms. As we're approaching halfway through the show, let me know what your thoughts are. We will give you the latest Manchester United news. There's 1,000 people watching on the stream, but I'm not seeing that much likes. Continue to smash that like button and share across all social media platforms, bruv. Man. Big up to everyone. Big up to everyone. I'm just reading my news and catching up, man. Reading my news, catching up, guys. So many people watching right now. What is going on, man? Smash that like button, share across all social media platforms. Get yourself involved in Red United TV. We're gonna go to John Murtough. Then we're gonna talk about the Glazers' ownership in a bit. Just want to quickly just check something. Looking for 3 new subscribers to make it 1,170 subscribers as well, man. So make sure you guys subscribe for those who are watching, as we are live right now. As we talk about this football club, and this football club stressed me, bruh. It stressed me, guys. Continue liking, get yourself involved. We've got a lot to talk about. We've really got a lot to talk about. So many people watching. Like, I've never seen 1.4 thousand watching. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing here, but you guys are fantastic. Continue smashing that like button, share across all social media platforms as we continue to go along. And we're going to go into John Murtough, 1.6. Whoa, it's going up. I don't know what's going on, but you guys must be thinking I'm doing something else, man. Let me just drink some water because I can't believe it. Remember, guys, we should be live. I'm looking to go live this weekend as well for those who are subscribed to the channel. Probably Saturday or Sunday. So look out for the calendar. Look out for the schedules and etc. I probably might be going live on Saturday or Sunday, and also probably Tuesday and Wednesday as well. Because I do have a couple of days off during the day as well, and probably be about 1 or 2 p.m. So yes, where was I, guys? Back to that guy. Ratcliffe's not impressed with John Murtough. Not at all. Not even I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be impressed. So it says here, Ratcliffe less than impressed with Man United director set to follow Arnold out of Old Trafford. This is coming from the One Football app. Make sure you guys download the One Football app. It says that Sir Jim Ratcliffe is reporting less than impressed with the recruitment at Manchester United and hold John Myrtle responsible. Woo! Man holds John Myrtle responsible, you know. John Myrtle's in trouble. John Myrtle is in trouble. Can you imagine, guys? Your fault. You're responsible for this, you know. I'm blaming you. Not no one else. You. Peak. So yeah, Ratcliffe is supposed to complete a deal to see him to buy a 25% stake in United for 1.4 billion, with the Glazers reportedly willing to cede control of the football side of the business to Ineos. The Red Devils announced that this week that CEO, of course, Richard Arnold, is stepping down, and the Daily Star claims that Myrtle is set to follow him out. It's claimed that Ratcliffe has been taking issues with United's recruitment in the transfer market, holds Myrtle responsible, with the failure to sign England star Harry Kane and Declan Rice highlighted by the reports. Myrtle was internal appointment at United, becoming the club's first ever director, and have been promoted from his previous role as the club's head of football development, which was rubbish at because the youth is crap. He was tasked with overseeing operation and strategy across all football functions at the club. You see why Ratcliffe is less than impressed. It's not clear yet how the splitting of the responsibility between Ratcliffe and the Glazers will at Old Trafford, and Scholes isn't convinced that the majority shareholder would be willing to stay completely out of the footballing side of the business. Scholes said, well, everyone talks about the recruitment, and recruitment is very difficult. It's a difficult thing to get right. Every signing you make is a risk. It's clear that we've signed good players, but a lot of them don't seem to have ever worked. So I think that we will be the first thing he does. You're talking about a director of football as well, a sporting director, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, and some experience. It will be something that he will want to get in place and straight away. I find it difficult to believe that he's going to be left out to his own device, only owning 25% of the football club. How are the Glazers not going to want to stay at the top of the table when it comes to the footballing decision? I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know. I just don't know, guys. Obviously, you can draw up a contract, and of course you can, but it is then happening that you don't like. You're telling me that they're not going to come to the table and have something to say about it. I'm sure they will. Which is everyone. It's the $1 million question that everyone's asking. I find it bizarre. It's obviously a stepping stone to him. Ratcliffe is taking over the club permanently, but that is going to be. But we don't know. And how much time has he got to try and get things right? So again, John Myrtle's assets on fire. John Myrtle. Let's go straight to him, guys, because his ass is on fire. Again, let's read it here. Daily Mail. Man United footballing director John Myrtle is set to leave the club ahead of Sir Jim Ratcliffe's arrival, and Red Devil chief post to follow CEO out of the club. Let's read some more news. Get some interesting news there by John Myrtle. Now, according to the Daily Star, Myrtle will follow Arnold out of the door at Old Trafford, and I hope Darren Fletcher too. Don't forget that scrub. Darren Fletcher needs to go as well. He don't do nothing at the scrub, guys. Let's be real. And as the club prepare for a new era under the incoming British billionaire, having worked closely with David Moyes at Everton, John Myrtle joined United in November 2013 on the recommendation of the United manager and became club's first ever football director. So John Myrtle was recommended, and nothing ever improved at Man United. Man, bun that guy, bro. Bun that guy. Scrub. His previous position saw him on the role of the club as head of development, where he was taught to oversee operation across the role. Prior to his work with Moyes, Myrtle was a head of elite performance at the Premier League. Mel revealed that on Tuesday that Dougie Freeman and Paul Mitchell amongst the early contenders to come in as a director of football following Myrtle's departure. Eric Ten Hag's job is thought to be safe for now unless results deteriorate. significantly over the next few weeks. Meanwhile, the following Arnold departure, United top lawyer Patrick Stewart will take over as an interim basis, which one of the Ratcliffe Keys aides Ineos Sports Chief Executive Jean-Claude Blanc viewed as potential permanent replacement. We've already spoken about that for those who just tuned in. The club will conduct a thorough search for a new CEO, and although Blanc position as a senior Ineos employee counts in his favor, and does his experience as chief executive chairman of Juventus and another chief executive role as Paris Saint-Germain chairman as well, that also falls in his favor. Ineos director of sports, Sir Dave Brayfield, is expected to be involved, but may act as an advisor rather than taking a formal role. There is Patrick Stewart right there. And we're going to move to Patrick Stewart because people were wondering who is Patrick Stewart. Let me stop there. Let me find that article. Smash that like button, guys, and share across all social media platforms. Let me know what your thoughts on this news right there. And, of course, continue to smash that like button. For those on Rumble, we're looking for one new follower so we can reach 70 followers. And make sure you smash that like button, 2 more likes. For those who are watching on Facebook as well, continue to follow Red United TV. Red United TV MUFC page, and also Manchester United News and Fans and News group. So make sure you continue following and subscribe. Let me get straight to it. Who is Patrick Stewart? I've got here from The Athletic. I do enjoy doing this. Patrick Stewart, there he is right there. Not the Patrick Stewart that you thought it was. Patrick Stewart to take Manchester United's chief executive role. I'm going to be as quick because this can time you out. Patrick Stewart will take a role at Manchester United's interim chief. And let's find out who he is first, because we're yet to confirm and I've been timed out. Bloody hell, let me refresh this. So, Stewart, the Old Trafford Club, a legal counsellor, a member of the board, will take up a position interim, has already had the day-to-day running of the club handed over to him. Stewart is the most senior lawyer responsible for managing the club's legal and regulatory affairs and serves as an arbitrator at the Court of Arbitration for Sport. So he's the one that signs and all that kind of stuff. The salaries, everything goes through him as well. He said, together with my leadership team colleague, my job will be to ensure that the club's foundation remains stable while we embrace changes that can make the club stronger and permanent. Jean-Claude Blanc as well has been included. And we stop there and move on to the more important news, other Manchester United news, as we've talked about the ownership. And I'm going to go straight into the video that I've came across. Let me just put that on pause and let the ads goes in. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on as well. Smash that like button and share across all social media platforms. We've got 1.5 followers as well. Big up Man United fan page. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, it's crazy. Man United fan page. Let me just go straight and let me find that video. I don't know. It's like there's so many people watching. But they're not smashing that like button. I don't understand. There we go. Let me go up to the comment. Man United fan page says, how does your stream say 1.4 K view any likes or comments? I've got silent watchers. I don't comment. And I've always had a lot of viewers, but they don't really comment. They don't comment at all. They just rather watch and not get involved. Maybe they just probably just watch, sit down, relax, enjoy the views, and don't say nothing. You know, I don't get it. I just don't get it, man. I really don't. I don't at all, man. I really don't, man. But it is what it is, man. You just have to deliver. There's times it's got 100 people watching. I'm asking you, just smash that like button. But they'd rather just watch. Maybe they're foreigners. Maybe they don't understand what I mean. Smash that like button and just rather just watch me, just do my thing, enjoy it, and just sit back and relax. I don't know, man. I really just don't know. Even me, I ask the same question all the time. How is this possible? There's so many people watching, but they're not smashing that like button. Are they watching on TV? Like, I need to understand. Or they're just clicking and just coming out. Like, I really need to understand, like, what's going on. But yeah, guys, smash that like button. We are enjoying it right now. We're about to move on to the video that I was about to show regarding the Glazers' ownership, because it's not looking good. It really isn't looking good, guys. For those who are watching, we speak about the ownership, and my guy Carver as well. He talks about it. So let's go straight into that video. I'm gonna put myself on mute. And guys, when we do watch videos on YouTube, we do not put it on screen due to copyright strikes. We don't want any copyright strikes. We don't want any problems. So let's go straight into it. Let me just put the start. Let me unmute. Boom. Let's go.
Spent money on transfers out of their own pocket, or has it been money? Has spent money on transfers out of their own pocket, or has it been money that the club has generated? Well, you have to say, Manchester United, if it wasn't for the Glazers, they would be a hugely successful club. They don't need a sugar daddy. They don't need rich owners.
You see that? We don't need sugar daddy. We don't need rich owners. We are rich on our own. We don't need nobody. We don't need you. Replaceable to the left. We don't need an owner. We don't need CEO. We do need a CEO. We don't need an owner. We're all good all by ourselves, you know. But yeah, look at this club. I mean, look at the new ownership. They ruined us. They've ruined us, man. Let me see what Carver has to say.
Club. They don't need a sugar daddy. They don't need rich owners. And also, they don't need anybody taking money out of the club. So I know lots of rival fans will say, well, look at the Glazers. They've spent lots of money on transfers. The important thing to remember is that money is Manchester United's money. That is money that United had generated. And if it wasn't for the Glazers and the money that's been taken out of the club, they would have probably generated even more money, and that would have meant more money spent on transfers and the stadium and other parts of the infrastructure. Why was the Glazers takeover so
Yes, you see that, guys? As you can see there, guys, you heard that news right there. You know, the Glazers, for those who always say, oh, the Glazers always give Manchester United money. Your fault's in the bin, because they don't. They don't give us money at all. Manchester United spend their own money. Always have spent their own money. They don't take money out and say, here. They're costing us money, as Carvo says. But for those who say, they always say, man, they've always been giving you transfer money. No. They tell us how much we can spend out of the own money that Manchester United make. So your fault's in the bin. In the bin. Like that, huh?
generated even more money, and that would have meant more money spent on transfers and the stadium and other parts of the infrastructure. Why was the Glazers takeover so controversial? Well, the simple answer to that question is the Glazers didn't use their own money to buy Manchester United. You've got to go back 18 years when they took over the club. It cost them around £790 million, but they didn't use their own money. The vast majority of that they borrowed from banks, and instead of being responsible for paying that money back themselves, as soon as they got the keys to Manchester United, they loaded that debt onto Manchester United. And United have been paying back that debt over the last 18 years. And guess what? 18 years.
And I've said it before, guys, paying debts, almost 2 billion, they cost us, bro. Close to 2 billion. I just have to pause in between so we don't get ourselves, into trouble. But yeah, let's do this.
United have been paying United. They loaded that debt onto Manchester United. And United have been paying back that debt over the last 18 years. And guess what? 18 years later, the debt is still £500 million. But most experts you would speak to would tell you that being owned by the Glazers has cost Manchester United more than £1 billion. Probably somewhere between £1 and £2 billion. Now,
you see that? They cost us millions. Them being our owners, instead of making more money, we've lost money, bro, under their ownership. Their ownership has cost close to between 1 billion to 2 billion. But yet, some people tell us that they're fantastic owners. They give us money. No, they don't. Screw you, mans. Thank you, Carvel.
£1 billion, probably somewhere between 1 and 2 billion pounds. Now that is money that has effectively been totally wasted. That money has gone to the Glazers, it's gone to investors, it's gone to hedge funds, it's gone to banks, it's gone to lawyers. That money really belongs to Manchester United and its supporters, and it should have been reinvested in the club. Why is taking...
See, that's our money they be spending. Manchester United money, the fans' money. You see what I say, our money? Because us fans put money into Manchester United's pocket. So technically, as a fan base, Manchester United spend our money, our hard-earned cash that we do, work hard, scrub toilets or whatever you do for a living. Scrub toilets, serve people, get shouted at by your boss, get abused by customers if you work in retail. Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, when they're in retail, get abused by them. You get abused by these people, get called this and that. Maybe if you're a minority, you get racially abused. When you take that money, put it into Manchester United pockets, you buy jerseys, you go to the stadium. So yeah, you be spending our money. You've been taking our money and spending it. So that's our money. And they've cost us 2 billion. Nah, screw them.
Making dividends so controversial when it happens, it belongs to Manchester United and its supporters, and it should have been reinvested in the club. Why is taking dividends so controversial when it happens in lots of other businesses? Simple answer to that question is Manchester United aren't just a business. They are one of the biggest football clubs in the world. They have a very proud history. They are rooted in their community. So having an owner who takes money out of that club is something that the vast majority, if not all United fans, are 100% totally and utterly against. It doesn't really happen in other clubs in the Premier League. You look at other owners, they're putting money into their clubs, not taking money out. So I understand taking dividends is the norm in normal businesses, but Manchester United is not a normal business. It is a football club rooted in the community.
You see, normally most owners don't take dividends out of their football club, as Carver says. But the Glazers, they do, because they see Manchester United as a cash cow, as a business. You see what I'm saying, guys? You see this? They take money. You're not supposed to. It's normal owners for football club put money into the club, reinvest to make the football great. But these men take money out, make us poor, make the leaking stadium just be on your face. You see what I'm saying, guys? But people tell us that the Glazers are great owners. Like, why are we complaining? But thank you, Carvo. You know, you do us justice as well. Like, this guy's been following the takeover throughout and been giving us a great report. Let's go back. Let's resume.
Is not a normal business. It is a football club rooted in the community. What will the Glazers' legacy be at Manchester United? I think if you spoke to United fans, it would be very hard to find anybody who would have anything positive to say about the Glazers from a football perspective. From a business perspective, you would have to say they have played an absolute blinder. You'd find a lot of people in the business community who would say what an incredible deal they have done. Can you see a scenario in the near future where the Glazers leave? I think it's unlikely in the short term. They had an opportunity.
I gotta smash that like button. I can't be out here using their material and not smashing the like button. Like, at least give them that. Make sure you guys subscribe to Sky Sports Premier League. At least give them that as well. You know what I mean? I don't want no problems with these men. Like, subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. I could share, but I don't want to. I've already shared. I have, for those who are watching.
To leave the club and bank a future where the Glazers leave. I think it's unlikely in the short term. They had an opportunity to leave the club and bank a huge profit. But I'm afraid if you're a United fan who wants the Glazers out, it doesn't look like they're leaving anytime soon.
Yep, there you hear that, guys. You hear Carvo saying that. He's light with the news that he shared, as we're coming close to the end of the show as well. We're not far from the end of the show. So make sure you guys smash that like button, guys, and share across all social media platforms. For those who are watching on Facebook as well, get yourself involved in the comments. And for those who are watching on Rumble and Twitch, continue to follow Red United TV on Rumble and Twitch and become a sub. And subscribe to Red United TV on YouTube, and also click on the membership button and become a member and support the channel. And for those who are watching on Twitch, click the sub button, and that helps as well the channel continue to grow, and everything goes back into the channel. And click on the comments. Click on the link description. You can also donate via PayPal. I need to check if it still works. But yeah, guys, as I was saying, unbelievable, these guys. They make me sick sometimes. They really do. And sometimes I had enough for their shenanigans and their nonsense. Like, they're scumbags. They're feasts as well. But yeah, guys, we're coming close to the end of the show. Let me just close this down and just go through the last bits, which is the Twitter thread. You know how we do with the Twitter thread. Where is the Twitter thread? Let me go on my X. I think there should be one more news. Let me just go back to the One Football app and just see if we've got any more news to share to you before I close off the stream. Smash that like button, guys, and share. We should be live this weekend, if not Tuesday or Wednesday. Make sure you look at the calendar. Wow, heavily on Ferguson. Please don't rely heavily on Ferguson. Victor Lindelof as well also shares his verdict, I believe. So Victor Lindelof as well, he says I'm shocked that he's saying that. I'm really shocked that he's saying that. Victor Lindelof, you need to allow it, fam. Don't do that to us. So let me just share some last news. Victor Lindelof verdict on Richard Arnold leaving. Victor Lindelof believes that Richard Arnold represented Manchester United will be Richard Arnold represented Manchester United well during the 16 years at the club, including the time as chief executive officer, despite fans feeling completely different about his stint at the club. The centre-back went as far to say that he is sad that the 52-year-old is to leave United by the end of the year, but states that he's done very well for the club. He would beg the question why Sir Jimmy Ratcliffe is adamant about getting rid of the Glazers Scrooge. Why not? Because things hasn't been good. And once Ratcliffe minority bid is ratified, we can expect more changes, which will hopefully result in better results for the 20 times champions of England. The British billionaire has been longly tipped to conduct an audit at boardroom level, and that's what we want. John Murtough is also thought to have an uncertain future. Now, Lindelof says, I've just received a text about Arnold is a person I like very much. I think he did very well and represented the club in a nice way. It is sad that he has to leave. I will call or text him later to thank him in person. As far as I'm concerned, Arnold will be a no loss. That's what Lindelof will be lucky if he doesn't follow Arnold out the club in the summer, says the writer. That is jokes, guys. Let's go straight to the Twitter threads and see what Twitter is saying. Let me go on my notification. Before we end the show, smash that like button, guys, and share across all social media platforms and let me know what your thoughts are. And boom, let's look at the threads. Oh, okay. So, are you excited to see Jean-Claude Blanc at Manchester United as Manchester United CEO? Manchester United talent Oscar Bob just scored his first goal for Norway. He's very good. He was with us for a reason. Pep Guardiola said about him, but I haven't seen him play. Oh, so Lamine Yamal has already scored his first goal for the Spanish team, and he's still 16, 2 goals in 3 appearances. Wow. So they've already started international duty. What a big guy as well, 16 and that height. Developed well. Oh, don't want to advertise that. So Jean-Claude Blanc will start work at Manchester United as soon as Sir Jim Ratcliffe 25% stake is complete. The job of John Murtough, United Director of Football, and David Harrison, United Director of Football Operation, are at risk. John Murtough set to leave Manchester United. Sir Jim Ratcliffe will prioritise and shifting dead weight in January transfer window. John Murtough set to leave. Heung-min Son sends positive messages to Spurs fans. I am fine. I don't like to lie down on the pitch in the winter. At the moment, I went down. I couldn't feel anything on my foot. I'm fine, no injury. While Dougie Freedman is admired by Sir Alex Ferguson, it's understood that the Atlanta, Lee Congleton, former AC Milan pair Paolo Maldini and Ricky Mazzarri, and Atletico Madrid Andre Berta are also under consideration to become Manchester United's new sporting director. Gabriel Weiger can't answer the rumours of a potential return to Celta in January. Has been inquired over from UEFA's Champions League club about Vega, a situation that he has 100% happy at Al Ali and playing at a great level, fully focused on committed at Al Ali and winning the SPL. Saudi Arabian Premier League, whatever it's called. Red Devil Sergio says that I think he'll be doing a Chelsea model. Big up, bro. Says, I think it will be the same old though. I think he'll be doing the Chelsea model or buying players and all that kind of stuff. But changes need to be made, so I'm glad that changes will be made. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is expected to take guidance from Sir Alex Ferguson as he prepares to undertake radical overhaul of Manchester United. I think that's a bit dangerous because Sir Alex Ferguson gave us Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as manager and gave us David Moyes. You know, and he told us that the Glazers' ownership will be great for Manchester United. We got to be careful. Tread carefully, Ratcliffe. Just do your own thing. I'll be honest with you. You can take a little bit of guidance and advice there and there, but do your own thing. Rafa Varane took issues with being named as a substitute for the last 4 months Manchester United derby, which lost 3-0. Jorginho on his future back to Italy. I doubt as I like to return, but I don't know when the right moment is. I want to return to Italy, but I feel to have still many things to achieve at Arsenal. I want to fight for titles there. Okay, you do that. I'm going to end it there, guys. As we are coming to the end of the show, guys, smash that like button, share across all social media platforms. Don't forget to subscribe to Red United TV on YouTube. Subscribe to Red United TV on Rumble as well. Follow Red United TV on Rumble. And, of course, follow me personally on Red United TV on Instagram. Red United TV 1 and Ivorian_Spice for Instagram and Twitter. As you can see there, Ivorian_Spice for the Twitter. And Twitch, Red United TV 1 altogether, same as the Kick. And make sure you follow Red United TV on Rumble. It has been your latest Manchester United news, guys. And what show? So many people watching, but I just don't understand how I got 7 likes and not that much comments. How the hell do you guys do this? You viewing, but you just sit back, relax, enjoy it. Don't like I'm TV, like I'm Sky Sports News, where you can't really comment. I understand that. Thank you, guys. God bless to you guys. But we have come to the end of the show. Your boys got about to go out and buy a replacement light bulb and probably buy something to eat for dinner, maybe some pizza and some chips, because I can't be bothered to cook anything. That is time consuming. But till next time, guys, like I said before, we will be back live because we've got some news to tell as well during the weekend. If we're live on the weekend, I will pull it up one day before, so check the schedules. But we'll definitely be live on Tuesday or Wednesday for the latest Manchester United news, so you guys get yourself involved as well and look at the calendar and the schedule on YouTube and also on Twitch and also on Rumble as well. So yeah, as always, guys, remember to keep it united and remember to keep it Red United. Your boys out. Peace.